Mm.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, yeah, cash rules all around me.
Yeah, man, how you feel like a man? Who is that? I tell them long, little real, I stay true to that. Hey, no, man, how you feel like a man? Who is that? I tell them long, little real, I stay true to that.
Hey, big bags, my back ache through customs. You travel like you must be tough out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, 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 all this money on me. Yeah, yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, yeah, cash rules all around me.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, how you feel like a man? Who is that? Hey, I tell them long, little real, I stay true to that.
hey,
Cool by the king, got drip by the wave, yeah. Ay, yeah, we be independent living, you $1 million slave, yeah. Ay, yeah, tell them keep it simple, stupid, cause it's all about the feeling. Ay, yeah, they done fucked around and let some young bitches in the building. Ay, yeah, I'm a suave young player like the fan with a hot shit. Ay, yeah, got that 30 on me, baby, hit and go with a plot twist. Ay, yeah, if your pocket's broken, shawty, I could hit you with the remedy. Ay, yeah, and I keep it.
Okay, y'all already know how this goes. This is all secondhand. I done found it on other websites. Don't come for me. Anything I say is basically my opinion, and that's free. So that's it. Let's begin.
Let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. Win, 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 win. I'm on 10. 10, 10, 10, 10.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why YouTube opened up. Okay, hey, how y'all doing? Before I begin, let me go ahead and say this.
Hi.
Hello.
And
Hello, motherfucker.
as always, I am Kisu, and we just gonna jump into this. So they said that the girls are fighting. Well, yeah, they fighting today. It's very interesting. So let's check this out.
And then the smoke got me.
So MAGA darling Roseanne Barr throws a scary threat at Candace Owen, and this happens. Honestly, I don't care which one wins. Real talk, I don't like either of them. I never knew who the hell Candace was until like 2021 or 2020, and Roseanne just pissed me the fuck off multiple times. Shit. So the feud between Roseanne Barr and Candace Owen erupted after Barr made threatening comments and harsh accusations against Owens during a podcast appearance stemming from their disagreement over Zionism and perspectives on the Gaza conflict. Are either of them Jewish? Well, how the hell you gonna have an argument over something you ain't even got a foot in? That don't make no sense. So, Roseanne Barr appeared on the Mislabeled podcast where she called Candace Owens a monster, threatened, "If I see the bitch, I'll knock her the fuck out." Really? Bitch, you just fat. I don't see strength at all. Oh, okay. Accused Owens of being an Islamist. "Have you seen this heifer talk?" Claimed Owens was taking the Qatari money and criticized Owens' view on the Jewish community's role in the Gaza conflict. I don't think either of your opinions matter if y'all ain't got no skin in the game. I'm just saying. Before the podcast aired, Barr sent Owens a direct message apologizing for her aggressive comment that sounded very insane. Barr suggested the podcast host might try to make her comments go viral. When Owens learned about Barr's comments, she responded on her own podcast. Owens shared Barr's apologetic DM and stated she respects her elders and wouldn't come at her hard. Y'all both Anyways, Barr accused Owens of cutting part of her apology before sharing it publicly. Owens responded that she had always been kind to Barr despite a pattern where Barr would publicly trash her, then privately apologize. I expect this, because look who the hell y'all voted back in. Y'all like to be abused. It's not good. That is really a red flag. Owens noted this was a recurring issue in their relationship. The two conservative figures were previously on friendly terms, with Owens appearing on Barr's podcast and visiting her home. Their relationship deteriorated due to political and ideological differences. The feud appears to have reached a temporary resolution, with Barr declaring she's too old for engagement farming drama. Owens stated she has no hard feelings towards Barr. There's no indication of further public exchange between them since the statements. All I can say is, oh my God, the Boondocks were right. Jesus, that just ain't right. I'm telling you right now, it ain't. Let me keep moving. I don't know what that one's doing there. Oh Lord, that's going backwards. That's not what I wanted. See, this is what happens when you try to catch a shortcut, and you don't just sit there and actually do what you got to do. But that's what's been up with the MAGAs. I'm so shocked they eating each other alive. I thought their whole issue was us. But you know what? If y'all rather eat each other, I ain't got no problem just sitting back and minding my own damn business and going on with life. Y'all can eat each other all you want. I really don't give a shit. Go ahead, have a farm day on it, because I'm not that one. I don't see how the hell that works anyways, now that I think about it. How the hell you just gonna talk about somebody like a dog and expect them to be cool with it, and then the motherfucker actually accepts it? That shit is weird. But anyways, we gonna go ahead and go to my commercial, and then I'll be right back. I'm confused. Anyways, check it out. Give me a second here. Where's my commercial? Now I got all my shit right. All right, so here we go. Check this out.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right, so unfortunately, Pope Francis met J.D. Vance, and I believe those eyebrows did something to him. But he was the first Latin American. I did not know that man was Latin American. I thought he was white. Anyways, first Latin American pontiff unalived at 88. I guess we ain't never gonna get one. Oh well. So Pope Francis was born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires. He is very Latin American. I ain't gonna say nothing. How did he get Francis? How did he get Francis when his name is Jorge? How that work? Anyways, He joined the Jesuits in 1958 and was ordained a Catholic priest in 1969. Served as a Jesuit provincial superior in Argentina from 1973 to 1979. Became Archbishop of Buenos Aires in 1998 and was appointed a cardinal in 2001. He succeeded Pope Benedict the 16th in 2013 following the latter's resignation. Oh yeah, that's the Pope that quit. I still don't understand. I didn't know you could quit. Notably, the first South American and Jesuit to serve as Pope. He was admitted to Agostino Gemelli Polyclinic on February 14th due to bronchitis. He was diagnosed with bilateral pneumonia on February 18th and hospitalized for 38 days before returning to Vatican. 2 days shy of Lent, huh? He continued recovery after leaving the hospital, which included participation in public events. Unfortunately, he died on April 21st at 7:35 a.m. after a prolonged health struggle. The announcement was made by Cardinal Kevin Farrell via Vatican News, expressing gratitude for his service and virtues. His death occurred hours after Easter Sunday. Briefly, he met with the IKEA lover and shortly before his death. It's very coincidental. I think the eyebrows did it. Despite disagreements on immigration policies, he delegated Easter Mass to Cardinal Angelo Camastri and was seen taking the Pope Mobile. That's a real thing? I thought they was joking. That's a real thing. Pope Mobile, okay? Was seen taking the Pope Mobile into St. Peter's Square for the first time since his illness, receiving enthusiastic public support. Known for emphasizing care for migrants and the marginalized, he advocated for the dignity of migrants and warned against their forceful removal. He also encouraged nations to defend their communities, but also to uphold gospel values of universal love. His leadership was marked by humility, courage, and dedication to gospel values. His death was met with widespread mourning and acknowledgement of his legacy. I don't know what to tell you. I am not Catholic. I've never been Catholic. Apparently, my father's side of the family was Catholic at one point. I don't know what the heck everybody is now. One person's Muslim, the other person is last time I heard Jehovah Witness. Then there's the Catholic one. I don't know, and honestly, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, I'm stuck between Baptist and Jew. Okay. I'm telling you, ignorance is bliss, because I done learned the background of a lot of these holidays. I can't celebrate nothing now. I gotta celebrate these new things, and I need a teacher. Anyways, we gonna keep moving. I got an update for y'all, and this is sad as hell. It was reported yesterday, I believe, or maybe the day before, but come check this out.
Emotional content.
So as death threats continue, Karmelo Anthony is forced into hiding before a murder trial. I really want to talk to his parents and ask them, you just wanted to confuse the shit out of everybody with his name, didn't you? God dang you. Anyways, Karmelo Anthony, a 17-year-old boy from Texas, was charged with the unaliving of another 17-year-old, Austin Metcalf, during a track meet. The incident occurred after an altercation on April 2nd involving confrontations over using a designated athlete tent. I still don't know who was in the wrong. Witnesses reported Anthony made a threatening statement and a scuffle ensued, resulting in Anthony's Metcalf. Anthony claimed self-defense and was arrested and later bailed out after his bond was reduced. He's currently on house arrest. Anthony's family has publicly spoken out about facing threats, harassment, and physical intimidation. The family was targeted with threats like loitering near their home, fake food deliveries, and being sent Metcalf's obituary. Why? Had this been a white boy, would you have done that to him too? Because I don't see y'all doing that to all the other children of any color that keep getting unalived, self-defense or not. Jeez. This is a child, you ignorant ass bastards. Anyways, let's see here now. Due to safety risks, the court approved relocating Anthony from his family home to protect him and his family. Anthony's mother, Kayla Hayes, denies any wrongdoing or harassment from her family and criticized false rumors about their lives, including claims of wealth and hiring security. At this point, I would suggest hiring security. She emphasized that her family deserves fair treatment and legal rights. The case has ignited national division and heightened tensions, partly reflected in protests and rallies. A rally organized by the group Protect White Americans. Really? There's a group called that? What the hell are y'all? Okay. Protect White Americans was held at a site of the with signs advocating against black violence and promoting racial hostility. What the hell is black violence? I thought black violence was when there was a black person and another black person and they got in a fight. I thought it was just violence altogether. Anyways, the rally's organizers have controversial backgrounds, they always do, and with some associated with the Capitol insurrection, as you would. The incident and subsequent reactions exemplify ongoing racial tension and societal divisions in the context of a high-profile criminal case. The case continues to draw public scrutiny with concerns over misinformation, targeted harassment, and the influence of incendiary groups on community perceptions. A hate crime incident at Delaware's Millville. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a whole nother story. I thought that was the. All I can say is this. This is ridiculous. Leave that boy alone. If several people, they got witnesses literally saying he did not start it, that he was protecting himself. Okay, I don't give a damn what you say to someone. You have the choice to react to what they say or walk away. So you can't say whatever he said enticed the other boy, because he's grown enough to sit up there and get in a fight. He should have known damn well not to. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. Make it make sense. Leave that boy alone until he actually has a trial, though, because y'all getting on my damn nerves. But anyways, let's go on. I was already starting for it, so let's go on, because the fuckery is the fuckery, and I really don't know what else to tell y'all. So check this out. 2 firefighters charged with hate crimes for chasing black peer with a noose. Why would you do this? Are you stupid? I don't give a damn if this was just funny and there was no hate in it. This is just stupid as hell for anybody who has any goddamn sense. So basically, oh boy. So I don't know where to start. All right. Here we go. Oh boy, the dumbass people. So, a hate crime incident at Delaware's Millville Volunteer Fire Company involved 2 volunteer firefighters, Jay Droney, 27, and Jordan Hastings, 23. So that tells you right there, we trying to wait out the racist and shit is not gonna happen. Look, they got young ones already, who allegedly chased a black coworker around the fire station with a rope tied as a noose in February 2024, with Droney making racist comments during the incident. Why would you do that? That is stupid as hell. And why would he run? Motherfucker, you better fight back or call some HR people or some shit. Both firefighters were charged with hate crime, conspiracy, and harassment. They turned themselves in to authorities over a year after the incident occurred. The Delaware State Police formally arrested both individuals following an internal investigation by the fire company. The Millville Volunteer Fire Company acted upon learning of the allegations by conducting an internal investigation involving the Delaware State Police once sufficient evidence was gathered, permanently revoking the membership of both Droney and Hastings and issuing a statement emphasizing that they acted decisively and swiftly and will not tolerate this kind of behavior. That's what they're saying, so they're covering their ass. In response to the incident, the fire company announced implementation of harassment, discrimination prevention, and reporting training program for all personnel. If y'all didn't have that shit done already, y'all should have had your asses whooped. What the hell? It's ridiculous when shit has to happen for you to put it in state. That should be common sense. I don't know what to tell you. An immediate review of current policies with plans to update them accordingly. Delaware House leadership, including Speaker Melissa Minor Brown, Majority Leader Carrie Evelyn Harris, and Majority Whip Ed Osinski, issued a joint statement condemning the incident, emphasizing that lynching is not a joke and that no one should ever be subjected to such a hateful and threatening behavior, particularly someone in public service. Something is wrong with y'all bastards. That's all I'm going to say. What the hell is wrong with y'all chasing somebody around with a noose? That's not funny. And if he agreed to it, he need his ass whooped too. That's all I'm going to say about that shit. But anyways, I told y'all, and I still stand by it. The fucking Trump is the damn Antichrist, and I'm about to prove it with this next story. So look at this shit, cause I'm telling you, he give me a fucking headache. Damn.
And then the smoke got me.
So Trump is considering Hitler-like incentives to encourage women to have babies. I think we all know he don't mean all women. Okay, I'm just letting you know that shit. But I'd love to know how the hell you think you that entitled to say some shit like that. Oh, Lord. So anyways, the White House is considering rewarding women who have children with benefits like $5,000 cash baby bonus. That's something kind of sick. A proposal includes awarding a National Medal of Motherhood to mothers with 6 or more children. These ideas draw inspiration from historical practices by all authoritarian leaders such as Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin. I'm not surprised. Who awarded medals and honors to prolific mothers. All right. This bastard talking about how he is ordained by God. God likes privacy. It says so in the Bible. I'm just saying this right here is just sick. Let's see here now. In Nazi Germany, 1930s, Hitler introduced the Cross of Honor for the German mother to recognize mothers of German heritage with many children, excluding Jews. Stalin initiated the Order of Maternal Glory in the Soviet Union, awarded to mothers that with at least 7 children. Soviet women who raised 10 or more children could receive the Mother Heroine Award until the USSR collapsed in 1991. That wasn't that long ago. That's scary. Let's see. Russian President Vladimir Putin revived the Mother Heroine Award in 2022, adding a monetary payment of $12,000. Great. This asshole thinks he can be Putin. Fuck you, dude. You're not gonna. I see. Y'all dumbasses let his ass in again. That was a fluke. But then you showed me how smart y'all are. God dang it! I am so embarrassed. The White House is contemplating offering incentives for single individuals to marry. One proposal aims to reserve 30% of Fulbright scholarships for applicants who are married or having children, promoting family formation through educational benefits. I just find that really fucked up. So someone wants to have a family, they can get education. But if someone doesn't want to have a family, but they want education benefits, they gotta have. Do you know how hard? You do realize being a parent? I don't know if you actually parented your kids, you ugly ass bastard, but you do realize that raising children is like a fucking full-time job. Shit. Anyways, the White House president, the White House press secretary, that airhead looking bitch, stated that the administration is actively implementing policies to support American families. No, you're not. You're destroying American families. That's what the hell you're doing. The administration's goal is to create a country where children can grow up safely and pursue the American dream with an emphasis on supporting familial growth. The discussion of incentivization methods reflects a broader concern about declining rates in the U.S. You can't force people to have kids. That is a lifelong issue right there, because that's a whole life. It doesn't go away once you gotten what you wanted, you bastard. You have no, please don't. Never mind. I'm gonna shut my ass up because I do not need to know that his lineage is growing. Ugh, he's so gross. The comparison to historical authoritarian policies highlights the controversial and potentially symbolic nature of some proposed incentives. The emphasis on family support aligns with the administration's narrative of uplifting American families and future generations. I don't understand how the hell this dumbass and his crew are so unqualified, and yet I'm still struggling to find stable work. Somebody make it make sense. This shit is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I think I'm having an aneurysm again. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue because this shit is, we're gonna get through the fuckery and then we're gonna get to better stuff. So, ugh. Here we go. So, IRS turmoil, leadership churn, worker exodus, and threats to groups tax exempt status. Royal agency. This was reported today. Oh Lord. So the IRS experienced chaotic leadership turnover with 3 acting commissioners cycling through within a week during the tax filing peak, including Douglas O'Donnell, Melanie Krause, and Gary Shapley. Gary Shapley, he said 3, but this is 4. Oh, and the current one, okay? And Michael Falkender, the current acting commissioner. These rapid changes have led to decreased employee morale, loss of decades of institutional knowledge, and significant layoffs and voluntary retirements, jeopardizing the agency's ability to serve taxpayers efficiently. Why the hell did y'all vote for a dumbass who was gonna put people in office that are dumbasses? Or possibly, I honestly, of my heart of hearts, I feel like this motherfucker is setting everybody up, and he gonna go and be with his baby Putin in Russia once he's finished. I'm telling you right now, this motherfucker is finding a way to gut us and then escape like that fucking Jindal did when he got out of office. Bastards. Anyways, let's see. The tax policy experts fear prolonged delays in taxpayer services and collection efforts due to this instability. Felon Trump has intervened directly in IRS operations, considering which nonprofit organizations should lose their tax exempt status, including groups like Act Blue, Indivisible, Harvard University, and Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, or CREW. Those sound like such horrible groups, you dumbass. Raising fears of weaponized enforcement against political opponents. Legal experts emphasize that the president cannot unilaterally revoke tax exempt status, and the courts are expected to block such actions. Meanwhile, loyalists such as the Pillow dumbass have attracted IRS audit scrutiny with concerns expressed about potential targeting. Now that dumbass is screaming about how he's broke. Ugh. The IRS has entered a controversial data sharing agreement with the Department of Homeland Security to allow immigration and customs informants to cross-verify tax data of immigration suspects of being in the U.S. illegally, provoking lawsuits and challenges over privacy and legal protections. This deal ties IRS functions more closely to immigration crackdown efforts, which included deportations and workplace raids, reflecting the broader Trump administration agenda to secure U.S. borders. Experts see this focus on technology and data sharing at the IRS as part of the agency's current chaotic management and unclear objectives. Despite the turmoil, the IRS's newest acting commissioner, Michael Falkender, pledged to modernize the agency within 2 years and improve operational efficiency, a goal long delayed over the past 35 years. Well, good luck, sir. The modernization efforts occurs in parallel with substantial workforce reductions under the department. Oh Lord, it's something stupid from the douchebags. Ugh. Trump's nominee for IRS Commissioner, former U.S. Representative Billy Long, has yet to be confirmed amid Senate investigations into his alleged involvement in fraudulent tax credit schemes that duped investors. Are you serious? You about to go hire a crook to go in charge of, oh, Lord Jesus. I swear to God, I'm going to just start applying to jobs I have absolutely no qualification for. Maybe I'll luck out. Shit. The combination of political interventions, leadership instability, workforce reductions, and expanded enforcement mandates is seen as an undermining public trust in the IRS and federal institutions overall, potentially weaponizing the tax agency for partisan goals. Why are they letting these bastards do that shit? That's what I don't get. You allow this shit to happen, and then what? What then? Fuck. Give me a damn headache. This shit just don't make no sense. Y'all, we are all watching the same shit, right? We're watching dumbasses not know what the fuck to do and fuck up shit like our livelihoods, and this is continuing. How do we stop this dumbass, please? Because he is going to destroy this whole fucking country, and I don't give a fuck what color you are. We all gonna suffer shit. All right, let's move on, because the fuckery is not over yet.
And then the smoke got me.
How this white North Carolina magistrate might be flexing power to keep her black ex-husband in jail. I'm not sure how they're going to stretch this, but we're going to see. And if you married him just for some kind of kink, you need your ass whooped. I hate when people do that shit. So Julius Bishop, ex-head of the Positive Youth Transformation nonprofit, has been jailed since August 2021, facing facing DV charges filed by Ashley Blackwell, his ex-girlfriend, and a Mecklenburg County magistrate judge. This said husband. Now they're saying ex-girlfriend. What the fuck? Anyways, the couple was together over 5 years before relations deteriorated. Blackwell accused Bishop of threatening and choking her in July 2021, citing an email dispute as the trigger. Email fucked y'all up? Wow. Bishop counterclaimed he confronted Blackwell for infidelity, alleged she was physically aggressive towards him, and even threatened self-harm if he sought a protective order. Bishop admitted to choking Blackwell, but stated it was consensual, part of a ew, y'all kinky. Yeah, great. He believes this was exploited as a pretext for their breakup. Ultimately, only Blackwell's protective order was granted, and Bishop was later arrested for allegedly violating it after returning to their shared home, despite Blackwell being removed from the lease. Blackwell, if your ass ain't on the leash, you not there. You can get the fuck out. Anyways, additional charges against Bishop include 5 counts of violating the protective order, felony stalking, assault by strangulation, assault on a female, and communicating threats. Bishop alleges Blackwell is misusing her judicial authority to undermine his defense, claiming she thinks she can do whatever she wants. An ethics complaint was previously filed against Blackwell by another judge, accusing her of mixing her personal relationships with her judicial role and attempting to influence case assignments in her favor. Oh shit. It don't sound too good, lady. Blackwell reportedly had a special relationship with a judge who approved Bishop's arrest at warrant and allegedly requested the judge handling Bishop's case be changed. Despite these serious allegations, investigations into Blackwell's conduct apparently yield no consequences. The fuck? Bishop's bond was not set until a month after arrest, which contradicts North Carolina's rule requiring a 48-hour hold limit for DV suspects. His initial bond of $10,000 was increased to $100,000 after a jury indictment. Bishop refused a plea deal offering time because any conviction would mean a sentence equal to his current jail time. As of the latest reports, Bishop's trial date remains undetermined, prolonging his incarceration without resolution. Damn, dude. I hope she ain't being a bitch. That's all I can say. I hope she actually has. I hope she has no. I don't know what to say. This shit is fucked. But dude, if she's doing this, I hope that you get everything that you deserve, because this fucker right here is fucking you over. I don't know what to say about this. It's fucked up, but I hope this is a lesson for everybody else. Shit. Bishop expressed his frustration and uncertainty about when he might be released, maintaining his innocence and a strong distrust in the fairness of the judicial process involving his ex-girlfriend, even though this says husband. These points collectively depict a complex case intertwining personal relationships, alleged judicial impropriety, and significant procedural challenges that have left Julius Bishop confined for nearly 3 years without a trial. Isn't that illegal? Fuck. Where the hell is his people? That is a really fucked up situation. But you know what? I guess we just on I guess we just we just on update because here come another one. Whew.
Emotional content.
So Louisiana black communities are targeted with pollutants. Facilities seek justice. So the 5th District U.S. Give me a second here. Give me a minute. There we go. The 5th U.S. The Fifth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals reversed a previous decision permitting the lawsuit to proceed. The lawsuit was filed in March 2023 by a community group alleging racial discrimination in land use decisions. The court found that the case is timely and involves allegations of discriminatory practices from 2014 onward. This case will now move to the U.S. District Court in the Eastern District of Louisiana. St. James Parish is located in Louisiana's chemical corridor known as Cancer Alley due to high levels of industrial pollution. 20 of 24 industrial facilities were built in predominantly black areas at the time of the lawsuit. The EPA reports that these areas have higher than average cancer-related deaths to toxic pollutants. Many petrochemical facilities have been built on or near former plantation sites, including cemeteries of enslaved ancestors. I told y'all already, Louisiana is a very, very freaking corrupt ass state. I don't know what else I got to do. The communities face elevated cancer risks linked to toxic emissions from chemical plants. The residents have long called for a moratorium on new and expanding polluting industries. The lawsuit aims to halt further industrial expansion, citing health risks and environmental degradation. The lawsuit highlights systemic racial disparities in land use, environmental health, and protection. Black communities seek justice for environmental damages and preservation of cultural and ancestral sites. The case underscores issues of environmental racism and historical marginalization in Louisiana. Gail LaBouffe, a community member and co-founder of Inclusive Louisiana, emphasized the need for a moratorium due to life-threatening cancer risks. The case reflects ongoing efforts to address environmental injustice faced by black residents in Cancer Alley. I've been known about Cancer Alley. Shit. Where I was living is about to be another Cancer Alley. So, it's just, ugh. But you know what? It's time for everybody's favorite part. You know what it is. So let's check this out real quick. And well,
It's just me and
sorry, wrong one. I wasn't trying to do that. I'm just kind of out of it right now. You ever woke up on 10, just don't want to fuck with nothing? That's how I am right now. I just woke up irritated and I don't know why. But anyways, we about to go check out this.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my head, swear I'm a red. I've been moving like a hot mess.
All right, so Florida man threatened to pew 7-year-old black girl trying to sell him candy, messes around and finds out. I'm so glad because what the hell? The girl it's a little girl. Just tell the girl to go away or don't even answer it. That's the easiest damn thing you could do is just don't answer this shit, okay? So on April 14th, the 9-year-old Sincere and her 11-year-old cousin, hold on, where is it? Were selling candy in Tampa's Riverview neighborhood. The girls approached the door of Tyler Chambers, a white resident. Chambers posted a screenshot from his Ring doorbell camera in a community Facebook with a harmful caption. Your luck. Okay, first of all, you didn't even spell your. It's your. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. That is a contraction because you're taking two words and putting them together, not your. Because your would mean that the next word would be something like a noun, an object, an item. But you said lucky, which is not either. It's a fucking. Why am I teaching? You're lucky we weren't home to shot your ass, dumb bitch. That's a little girl. That is a 9-year-old little girl, you sick bastard. I hope you lose your job. His comments included explicitives and force multiplier threats directed at the young black girl. Chambers deleted his initial post but later returned to defend himself, claiming the girls were acting as decoys and that he wanted to protect his family. You full of shit. If that really was the case, you would have explained that before you said all that bullshit. His attempt to explain only worsened the situation, drawing more criticism. The incident was widely circulated on social media, resulting in community outrage. Sincere's mother, Beyond Shabazz, filed a police report and condemned Chambers' actions. She expressed her disgust and stated her daughter no longer feels safe in her neighborhood. Shabazz emphasized her intent to hold Chambers accountable and announced plans to make an example out of him via GoFundMe campaign. Chambers, who was the general manager at Mr. Wash in Tampa, faced calls for his firing. As the controversy grew, authorities confirmed Chambers and his family had fled their home after their address was doxxed. Shabazz called for his arrest and expressed her outrage over his racist and threatening behavior. You fucking around and find out, jackass. That is a little girl. Seriously. Only in fucking Florida. Only in fucking Florida. And we gonna stay in Florida because here comes some more bullshit. And here come a dumbass. Ooh, I really want to punch this motherfucker. No level playing field in life. Byron Donalds defends Trump's DEI attack. How the hell are you so stupid and young? I could understand if this was an Uncle Tom from way back that was so traumatized and shit. Ain't nobody done nothing good for you since you. Oh, Lord Jesus. Didn't this dumbass try to run for president too? Ugh. Byron Donalds, a Republican representative from Florida, held a town hall in Estero, Florida. Dude, I would be much worried because I think your time is up. I think they're gonna vote your ass out next because you have no backbone. Anyways, he did it on April 22nd. The town hall focused on defending recent government reforms and initiatives related to DEI and douchebag. Donalds is running for Florida governor. You ain't gonna win. Defense of Donalds, I hate your fucking name, by the way, supported the Trump's administration attack on DEI programs. He defended the douchebags, which aims to reshape the federal government and reduce spending, which you have done the opposite. Hey, Miss Fleck. Let's see here now. He emphasized the importance of allowing douchebags to complete its work before criticizing its efforts. I will not. You a jackass and you need to get your ass whooped, and that's why you ain't winning. Donalds claimed the idea that minority children cannot advance without DEI initiatives is a false premise and a lie. He argued that a truly equal playing field does not exist in life, implying that DEI programs are unnecessary or ineffective. I'm pretty sure that's how your ass got in. During the town hall, an audience member criticized Donald's views and suggested he read a particular book. Donalds responded sharply, telling the man not to educate me about my life, sir, indicating a personal boundary. He highlighted his identity as a black man. We don't claim you. Emphasizing his achievements and asking not to be marginalized or judged on race. Dude, that's all this fucking place is race. What the hell is wrong with you? People are crazy if they vote for any of them ever. Girl, they crazy now. You see who the hell's in office. You would think he robbed and literally fucked us dry. I left the country. I'm not joking. I fucking left, okay? If I wasn't in such straits right now, I would leave again. But anyways, we gonna move on. Think a little bit better. It's still fuck around and find out. Jasmine Crockett calls out GOP hypocrisy in defending a criminal Drumpf. And I agree. Girl, I didn't realize how dumb people were. I thought we were educated at some point, but once again, I was proven wrong when this bastard won. I promise you, when I found out who was leading, I turned around and went to sleep. I was just disgusted. So, anyways, Jasmine Crockett calls out GOP hypocrisy. Yeah, I said that already. So basically, she emphasized that Donald Trump, described as the Republicans' fearless leader, is a criminal with 34 felonies. I've been said that. Felony convictions, specifically referencing a case concerning hush money payments to Stormy Daniels. She highlighted Trump's refusal to abide by a court order to facilitate the release and return of Kilmar Abrigo Garcia to the U.S. Crockett called out the Republican Party for accusing Abrego Garcia of being an MS-13 gang member, a claim denied by his family and attorneys, pointing to their hypocrisy given Trump's criminal record. That motherfucker is a criminal all the way. He steals, lies, and I'm not sure if he's unalive someone, but I wouldn't be surprised. The comments were made during, wait a minute here. Crockett stressed that Abrego Garcia is a lot less criminal than Trump, undermining the Republicans' negative portrayal of him. The comments were made during an MSNBC appearance on April 20th, where Crockett articulated her position on the broader issues of justice, legal accountability, and political hypocrisy. I agree. I absolutely agree. But guess what? This woman really should probably retire. But damn it, if she's got enough strength and cognitive ability, this next one right here is definitely an FOA situation for these damn Republicans. So progressive icon and ex-U.S. Representative Barbara Lee wins race for mayor of struggling Oakland, California. I feel she might actually be helpful in the situation. So Lee is 78 years old, is a trailblazing black female politician who served over 2 decades in Congress representing Oakland. She retired last year after an unsuccessful run for U.S. Senate. She is nationally known for being the only lawmaker to vote against the 2001 authorization for military force after September 11th attacks. Lee has high name recognition and is considered a seasoned uniting figure. Lee declared victory after her main opponent, Lauren Taylor, conceded the race. The race was held on April 15th with results showing Lee as the clear winner. She will finish the remainder of the former Mayor Xing Tao's term and is up for re-election in November 2026. Despite her high profile, the campaign was surprisingly heated and competitive. Lee was endorsed by former California Governor Jerry Brown and other former Oakland mayors. Give me a second here. Her victory comes after the city experienced political turmoil, including the recall of Dow, who faced federal charges of bribery, fraud, and conspiracy. Damn! What were y'all thinking when you hired him? Shit. Is it a him? I don't know. Oakland, with a population of 400,000, struggles with economic stagnation, rising crime, homelessness, illegal activities, and public safety issues like gun violence and robberies. Did I haven't mentioned this, but I wanted to point out, I just found this very disturbing. Did you know nowhere in this fucking country can you have a minimum wage job and be able to get a 2-bedroom apartment? Nowhere in this fucking country. It's impossible. That is fucked up, man. I just saw that survey today. Let's see here now. Anyways, about Oakland, the city has faced economic hardships, including insufficient funding for public services. California Highway Patrol officers were deployed to assist with crime problems, highlighting the severity of the situation. The closure of the In-N-Out Burger's first location last year symbolizes economic difficulties. Lee is emphasizing the need for more community services, increased police presence, economic development, and job creation. She aims to improve basic city services, including maintaining infrastructure like fire hydrants, and her approach seeks to unify a deeply divided city, addressing its layered challenges. Her election comes after a divisive recall re-election that removed former Mayor Xing Tao. Tao was indicted on federal charges, further impacting city politics and stabilities. I am not surprised. Once again, Jindal. Lee's leadership is expected to focus on restoring stability, improving public safety, and fostering economic growth. She has a history of advocating for social justice and community-focused policies, which she plans to implement as mayor. Hey, Jen, I ain't seen you in a long time. How you doing? I'm just sitting up here going through the news, and we're around the fuck around and find out situation, so we moving on. I'm so glad for this next one, though. So black churches back embattled Smithsonian African American History Museum after Trump's order. Well, if you ain't gonna fund it, I guess we got to do it our damn selves. So, Reverend Robert Turner traveled 43 miles on foot from Baltimore to Washington to show support for the African American History and Culture Museum, laying a wreath and praying at its entrance. The museum opened in 2016, receiving its 10 millionth visitor in 2023, and documents Black history, including slavery, Jim Crow, and Black achievements. Turner and other pastors, such as Reverend Otis Moss III, I'm doing. Girl, who you telling? Reverend Jacques J. Lewis and Bishop Timothy Clark have encouraged their congregations to support the museum through membership or donations starting at $25 annually. Moss emphasized that supporting the museum is a way to protect $25 annually ain't that bad. Is a way to protect Black history amid current political policies. Felon Drumpf issued an executive order on March 27 accusing Smithsonian exhibits of promoting a divisive, race-centered narrative about American history. You are a dumbass in all ways possible. The order called for examining and removing what was deemed improper ideology from Smithsonian's program under IKEA Toucher leadership, with critics arguing it aims to distort American history by minimizing or erasing slavery and racial injustices. You can't hide that shit because it's shown in your face, you dumbass. You are product of not learning this shit. You are a product of not learning this shit, you dumbass. Trying to bring fucking Hitler-esque things so people have babies. And we know you ain't supporting people of color's babies. You want more white babies. Stop playing around. Let's see. Turner has been making monthly walks to Washington for over 31 months, advocating for reparations for Black Americans, covering issues from slavery to systemic discrimination. His visits aim to educate. He must be very well in shape. His visits aim to educate the public about true American history and the importance of acknowledging uncomfortable truths. Turner previously demonstrated for reparations for the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre and highlights the significance of teaching comprehensive history to address ongoing racial injustices. Would you say that's a good idea? Maybe 3-tier, $5, $10, etc. But this is a year, girl. Just $25 a year. Not a month, just a year. Let me see here now. The social activism of churches like Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago, which actively supports the museum, exemplifies community engagement. Moss expressed hope that the museum's current course will continue despite Vance's appointment, noting the political challenge posed by executive orders. Barack Obama was a member of Trinity, but left during the 2008 campaign, citing controversy over past church leadership comments. Yeah, somebody put their foot in their mouth. I believe he wants Black babies too. They want blacks for free labor. Oh, good point. He wants to raise slaves too. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh my God. You get our babies, you gonna have to get them from our dead hands, you jackass. Recent leadership changes at the museum include Shanita Beckett serving as interim director and Kevin Young leaving his role as a director, raising concerns about oversight. Democrats on the House Administration Committee criticized the executive order as an attempt to erase Black history and calling it cowardly and unpatriotic. He won't even he won't even freaking put his hand on the Bible. What you talking about? The controversy reflects broader debates over how American history, especially Black history, is represented and politicized in national institutions. And that is basically it for fuck around and find out. I'm so glad these people are actually going to do something, because I don't know what else to tell you, because this is some bullshit these motherfuckers keep doing. I'm telling you. Tell me you don't like me without telling me you don't like me. And then nobody says shit about it. That's what pisses me off. Nobody is even trying to say, you do realize we're watching you, right? You do see that we see you doing this bullshit, right? You do know that, right? I'm just saying. But anyways, now that we're done with that, we're going to move on to some history, some public history now. Well, not public, but present history. And then we're going to look at some past history. So let's check this out. He would catch fire near a Bible. Girl, who you telling? You know, I heard he has his own Bible now. I'm just like, what the fuck is this bullshit here? I hope that's a damn rumor. Because this dude, he needs to get struck down if that's the case. I'm sick of this shit. But, anyways, it's time for an educational moment. So, give me a second here. Let's see here. There it is.
Yo, there's so many, hey, there's so many, yo, so many, yo, there's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. They know that. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't got a lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that cool. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. We used to chill on the stove, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit.
All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. So this is Kamala's playbook, how she rewrote the rules for women in power. So I just want y'all to remember that this is Women's History Month. Let's just highlight it as Black Women's History Month for us, because that's what I'm highlighting out here this month. So Kamala Harris attributed her achievements to a strong educational foundation, being raised by a mother who emphasized the importance of learning. She attended Howard University, I did too, a prestigious HBCU where she studied political science and economics. She earned her law degree from the University of California, Hastings College of Law. Harris advocates for education as the pathway to opportunities, especially for women, highlighting that knowledge is power. Shit, I'm going back to school again. I hope this is the last time. Her academic journey underpins her rise and commitment to empowering others through education. Harris emphasizes responsible decision-making rooted in evidence and facts as her leadership style. As the first Black woman, and South Asian woman in her roles, she navigated male-dominated spaces with grace and authority. She has built strong relationships while standing firm in her beliefs, commanding respect on national stages. Her resilience and confidence is encapsulated in her attitude of eating no for breakfast have propelled her career forward. Harris's style is a reflection of her leadership, strong, polished, and intentional. She balances professional looks with a personal flair. I ain't never seen this woman in a dress. Focusing power suits and Converse sneakers. Her fashion choices communicate her values, heritage, and confidence, setting new standards for political style. Appearance and style are portrayed as tools for confidence and power, reinforcing her leadership presence. Harris fosters strong relationships that uplift women and promote Black excellence. She's a proud member of the AKAs. Yeah, you do that as you will. Embodying sisterhood and community service. I personally wanted to pledge Roe. She supports policies for working mothers, mentoring young female leaders. Despite not being a mother herself, she models the importance of building support systems and celebrating shared achievements. Harris emphasizes action over symbolism, advocating for key policies such as maternal health, voting rights, student debt relief, and workplace equality. Hey, sounds like something we kind of need, didn't it? Don't it sound like something we kind of need? Like we kind of had it, but now it's completely not there anymore because somebody who is very much unqualified, and for some reason, people apparently have Stockholm syndrome and voted back the same damn toxic torturer that we had 8 years ago. You dumbass. Excuse me. Anyways, Harris emphasizes action over symbolism, advocating for key policy. Yeah, I said that. Let's see here now. Her resilience is evident in her ongoing advocacy, even after her electoral loss in 2025. I still think that was stolen. Her speeches and actions reinforce her commitment to justice, democracy, and marginalized communities. Harris' stance underscores the importance of perseverance, integrity, and tangible change. Kamala Harris encourages young women to recognize their power and voices. Her journey is a blueprint for owning space, lifting others, and continuously pushing for progress. Her story emphasizes that success involves the elevation of others, resilience in adversity, and relentless pursuit of equity. She advocates for sustained effort until true equality and excellence are achieved in America. Unfortunately, I don't think that is ever going to happen with these dumbasses in charge. She had that laugh though. Oh Lord Jesus, that laugh. It ain't nothing, cause shit, my mom's laugh. If you heard that woman, I used to think she laughed like a sheep, and I still think she laughs like a sheep. Shit, I'm like, what is that laugh? It's like, I'm like, that right there is a sheep. But moving on, we're going to stay in the same vein and we're going to talk about another strong woman because I gave y'all a lot of fuckery. If you tuned in from the beginning, you had a lot of fuckery to get through. So let me go ahead and give you another good news.
Emotional content.
Reasons why Michelle Obama skipped Trump's inauguration reveal. Could it possibly be the same as me, the disgust and realization that the United States is not as smart as you thought they were? Shit. So Michelle Obama spoke publicly for the first time about why she didn't attend Donald Trump's inauguration. I ain't calling. He's not my president. I didn't vote. I voted. I drove over an hour away early to make sure this didn't happen and this shit happened. So it's not mine. I still think this election was stolen. This one right here. Anyways, clarifying it was a personal choice rather than due to any marital problems with Barack Obama. Her decision came shortly after she also missed the funeral of late President Jimmy Carter, where she had been expected to sit next to Trump. I wouldn't go either. As someone tried to get me to sit next to someone when I had graduated. I made sure that didn't happen. No, I'm not going to say that. That's what they said. I don't give a damn about her laugh. Oh, I still think my mama laughs like a sheep. That's why her laugh didn't affect me. Kamala's laugh didn't affect me because, like I said, my mama laughed like a sheep. And that's all I got to say about that. I don't know how the hell she did it, but she did it. So, anyways, let's see here now. Michelle faced public speculation that her refusal to attend might indicate trouble in her marriage, which she firmly denied. Look, I heard a dude stink. He smelled wet and moist and dirty at the same time. Well, that's the same smell, ain't it? He just stank. Anyways, Michelle described the difficulty it took to do what felt right for her instead of what others expected, calling it a hard internal struggle. To help stick to her decision, she basically tricked herself by not having a dress ready for the inauguration, thereby removing a typical excuse to change her mind. This strategy reflected her determination not to just do the right thing for appearances, but to do what genuinely felt right for her. You go, woman. You go, woman. I'm not going to say girl. You go, woman. Michelle discussed working on developing the muscle of saying no, a skill she believes most people struggle to build until later in life. I'm learning it now. She expressed a desire for young women, including her daughters, to practice strategies for saying no more effectively, emphasizing her lifelong efforts to go high and do the right thing publicly. Michelle highlighted how this often means upholding high standards set by previous generations, despite facing hypocrisy and contradictions. Didn't that bastard skip Biden's inauguration? I don't see anybody giving him fleck. Anyways, the content was shared during an episode of Michelle Obama's podcast with her brother Craig Robinson. That threw me off. Craig and Michelle. I did not see that name coming up. That was not the name I would expect her brother to be. Craig. All right. We had a dude in school. His name wasn't even Craig, and they kept calling him Craig. Well, you know what? Now it's time for some good news. I'm gonna give you some fluffy good news, and then I'm gonna give you some good news, because I just heard about this dude. Maybe y'all heard about him, but I didn't. But first, we're gonna talk about this couple I ain't never heard of, because I'm always out of shit. I'm finding out when y'all finding out. So let's check this one out right here. Where's my good news? There we go. So Jalen Hurt Hertz marries longtime girlfriend Brianna Bree Burrows. Jalen Hurts and Brianna Bree Burrows are married after 7 years of dating. That's a long time. I had a cousin who dated a boyfriend for 10 years, but yeah, I think he skipped McCain's funeral too. He probably did, dirty bastard. Let's see here now. The marriage took place secretly in the spring, as revealed in Men's Health May June cover story. Hertz referred to Burrows as his wife during the interview. He arrived for the interview with a crumbled pink post-it note from her featuring a loving and inspiring message. Oh, that's sweet. The couple announced their engagement in September 2024 through an Essence feature sharing exclusive beach photos. They have been publicly supportive of each other at high-profile NFL celebrations, including NFC Championship and Super Bowl victories. The couple first went public in January 2023 when Burrows joined Hurts on the field after his NFC Championship. She also celebrated on the field after Hurts' Super Bowl win, sharing a victory kiss. Their relationship has been celebrated in the media, emphasizing their long-term commitment and mutual support. It's good to see a couple like this. Shit. Hurst and Burrows met at the University of Alabama with a relationship that started in college. Hurts led Alabama's football team to national and conference championships, including the 2019 SEC championship. Burrows was a member of the university's MBA case team and earned her bachelor's degree in 2017, followed by an MBA. Ooh, they both smart. Both were involved in Greek life, Burrows with AKA and Hertz with Omega Psi Phi. What you say? I think Jalen is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Oh, cool. I don't be paying attention. I'm sorry. I'd rather play a sport than actually pay attention to it most of the time. Sometimes I'll get into boxing, though. Hurts is a Super Bowl winning NFL quarterback and a prominent player for the Philadelphia Eagles. Burrows has a background with the tech industry, most recently working as an artificial intelligence partner for IBM, according to her now deleted LinkedIn. The couple's relationship has been characterized by deep foundation of shared college experiences, achievements, and mutual respect. I believe we are saying that he is marrying his best friend. Hertz expressed in April that he considered himself spoken for even before marriage, and that's how I feel about relationships. His words reflect a strong emotional connection and commitment to Burroughs' acknowledgement, the irreplaceable feeling of finding a lifelong partner. In other words, he found his soulmate, and I'm so happy for him. I hope that they stay married for the longest. I hope they end up like Ruby D and her husband, who I forgot, Ozzy, yeah. I hope they stay together as long as them. I hope there's no infidelity. I hope they have beautiful kids. He got one hell of a weird looking forehead, but I don't give a shit. That's them, and I'm happy for them. So we're going to stay in the same strain of good news. I don't know if y'all heard about this dude. I just heard about him today, and I'm so glad to hear about him. I hope what he's doing is true. So let's check this video out right here.
I wish that everyone, through their daily actions, can ensure that the revolution we have started can be the right and best one to inspire all of Africa to unite. When I take the case of Burkina Faso, we have tried many things, and we will continue to undertake many things, but it has not always been easy. Perhaps our only crime is trying to revolutionize our healthcare system, for example, by equipping our hospitals and building modern hospitals. Perhaps our crime has been wanting to revolutionize our educational system by constructing schools to standards and changing our curricula. Our crime might be allowing our farmers to have cheaper fertilizer, plowing their fields for free so we can achieve food self-sufficiency. Or maybe our crime is wanting to build road and rail infrastructure so our people can travel.
All right, so that is Ibrahim Trey something. All I know is dude is the leader in Burkina Faso, and he's actually taking care of his freaking people. He's actually gotten them free health care, I think, and he's putting money back into the people, and he kicked out France and he kicked out America, and now they want his head. From what I understand, they done tried to go after him 20 times. All I know is let's pray for this man, because maybe these damn corrupt leaders can get the hell out of position and help everybody. Maybe we can take our asses over there finally, shit, and get a fair chance, because this ain't working here. This is not working here. But anyways, let's move on. We're gonna talk about some kind of historical music. How about that? I've been watching him for a while. I hope he's the real deal. Me too, girl. Me too. I just found out about him. I'm so happy. I wish someone had told me. God dang it. But then, just trying to live is a struggle sometimes. Shit. But check this out. It's kind of historical, kind of music.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oops, sorry. So, shocking story, life story of singer Al Green. Some music my mama used to listen to. All I know is, didn't somebody throw some hot water or some grits on his ass? That's all I remember. All right, so gospel roots. Let's talk about his gospel roots. So there you go. He wasn't a bad looking man. Not my type, but he wasn't a bad looking man. Al Green, born Green with an E, was born on April 13, 1946 in Forest City, Arkansas. He grew up singing gospel music, touring the South with his siblings who performed as the Green Brothers. I wonder if my family actually decided to sing. We could have probably had some money. I can't sing, but they can. But Green also loved R&B and soul music, especially Jackie Wilson. At age 16, he left his family's group for Al Green and the Creations, an R&B group he formed with some of his high school friends. I'm telling you, 12 I got 12 aunts and uncles. They could have been some groups right there. Okay, he looked weird as hell right here. Meeting Willie Mitchell. So Al Green had modest success with his group, but a chance meeting in 1969 would thrust him into the spotlight. Green met Willie Mitchell, producer and executive at Memphis-based record label High Records at Texas Club in 1969. Mitchell convinced Green to move to Memphis to cultivate his career. My mom says Memphis. Hot cooked grits? Ooh, that sounds delicious, actually. I would love some buttery-ass grits right now. Now, see, this shit, does he have a perm? And does that suit has fur on it? I don't like it. As the 1970s got underway, Al Green and Willie Mitchell were proving themselves to be a match made in music heaven. In 1971, Green released a cover of The Temptations' I Can't Get Next to You, which rose to the top of the soul charts that year. Shouldn't he have gotten sued for that? I don't know. Let's Stay Together. Nobody can forget that song. He looked cocky as hell in this damn thing, though. He's always looked cocky as hell to me. Just 1 year later, Green released what would become one of the biggest hits of his career, the soulful ballad Let's Stay Together. The song, which remains constant fixture on black wedding receptions and cookout playlists everywhere. His hit number one both the R&B and pop charts. That does not belong in pop. I hate pop. Oh God, I hate pop. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I was just trying to figure out why his ass was naked. Anyways, Love and Happiness. I was a little girl when this shit came out. Actually, this shit came out before I was born. So Green and Mitchell would continue to release a string of hits in early 1970s, including Here I Am, Come and Take Me, and the funky 1973 track Love and Happiness. I can't believe that it's real, the way that you make me feel, a burning deep down inside, a love that I cannot hide. That was a quote from Here I Am, Come and Take Me, 1973. Sounds delicious. I was just thinking that. Girl, yeah, now I want breakfast. But I just cooked some salmon. I broiled it. I hope it's good. What I did was I put it in some lemon juice and some lemon pepper with some Goya and Slap Your Mama, just a little. And then I put a little bit of flaxseed oil, to keep it from sticking. And then some lemon juice, some more lemon juice. And I left it for a day. So I'm hoping it'll be good. Anyways, horrific attack. So what happened to him? Is it the grits? Let me know if it's the grits. So by 1974, Al Green had reached peak star status, but a tragic event would force him to consider a change of course. On October 18th, 1974, Green was attacked by his ex-girlfriend, Mary Woodson. Woodson surprised Green at his Memphis home, entered his bathroom, and poured a pot of hot grits on his back while he was in the bathtub. The woman then fatally pew-pewed herself with Green's gun. Damn, what did you do to that woman to get her that damn... God dang, she cooked, then took herself out. Damn. The incident forced the singer to spend months in the hospital being treated for burns. I wonder why she picked grits. Couldn't just scalding hot water have done it? I don't get it. I'm not getting that damn angry. I'll just throw your shit out my window and keep moving. Anyways, this love was not a two-way street. Who? Is he still alive? Green didn't understand why Woodson attacked him at the time, but said he eventually learned she got angry when he told her he wasn't ready to make their relationship exclusive. Oh, you was hoeing. Green eventually learned that Woodson left her husband and children. Oh, you was messing with a taken lady. To pew-pew her and shot with the Love and Happiness singer. He said Woodson told him she didn't want to go on without him, even though he tried to convince her the decision to keep things casual was best for both. No, you should have ended it, dumbass. I never knew any of these things until after the incident happened, he said in an interview. You should have left her ass alone, called her husband, told what the hell, and got her, like, locked up, something. They could get divorced after her ass is tied up. Damn, that's a nice afro. So let's see here now. Taking it to church. 2 years after his attack, Green returned to his gospel roots in a big way. In 1976, he purchased a church building, became an ordained minister, and launched Full Gospel Tabernacle Church in Memphis, where he preached when he wasn't touring. Is he the old school Mace? Because Mace did that shit too. So is Mace the new school? I'm not going to ask. Is that a Jerry curl? Oh, Lord. Sign from God. In 1979, Green fell off the stage during a performance in Cincinnati. Although his injuries weren't serious, he took it as a sign from God and decided he would give up sensual, secular sound and go back to making gospel music full time. So you got smacked. God dang. I think she was just cooking and it was the closest thing to her. I guess. I know damn well I was like, is it something, the consistency? I thought it was something scientific. I don't know. I wasn't around when this happened. I'm just shocked somebody threw food on someone to hurt them. Man, give me that damn food. I really want some buttery grits now. Damn. I wouldn't mind some buttery toast. I just want some butter. Shit. A Grammy-winning gospel album. Green's musical success carried over to his gospel career. In 1992, he was nominated for a Grammy for his gospel album, Love is Reality. Well, good for you. I don't remember that. What year was it? 92? I was 11. Yeah, I wasn't listening to music that much, except for probably CNC Music Factory, because that was the only dance I could do at that time. Lay It Down. Never heard it, but damn, he got big. In 2000, is he still alive? I think he's still alive. In 2008, Al Green did another musical, 180, when he released Lay It Down, You Don't Learn, Do You? His 29th studio album, although he got plenty of assists from the likes of Anthony Hamilton, John Legend, and producer Questlove. I ain't never heard this album. His voice is just as gritty and soulful as it was in the 1970s, and he more than proved he could still hit those high notes. I am shocked and I'm astounded. I'm shocked and astounded because I ain't never heard of that. Never heard about that shit at all. I don't know what to tell you. God dang it. I don't know. I did not know that before. So shit, that's new to me. But that's the tragic history. I don't see what was so tragic. The problem was your ass keep falling down and getting hit by grits. What else you want? I don't know what else to tell you. Shit. Nobody told your ass to cheat with a damn married woman who was obviously not very stable. You should have called that shit off a long time ago, sir. But we're going to move on because our next celebrity is someone that, you usually see in a lot of movies. I got a lot of respect for this dude. So let's check this one out because...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
From West Indian Archie to Sinners, Delta Slim, the legendary career of Delroy Lindo. I have seen a lot of his movies. He's usually that wise black man. So he was born a year after my mother. Born in 1972 in London to Jamaican parents. I thought he was American. I did not know that. Which influenced his accent and identity. He moved to California at age 16 and developed a passion for acting early on. trained at San Francisco American Conservatory Theater, graduating at 27 in 1979. Let's see. He had an early career which included stage acting and minor roles in the 1970s. With a veggie omelet and light toast. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind a little turkey with some onion and mushroom. And a little cheese for me. That would be my omelet. And some onions. Definitely some green onions and some white onions. Ooh, that sounds good. I used to get that when I was at Howard. I will say their cafeteria was the best I've ever been to. The best one. Anyways, let's see. Lindo gained recognition in the 1990s through three Spike Lee films. Malcolm X. I drove my mother nuts trying to see that movie, and she ended up not taking me. I was so upset. As West Indian Archie. Crooklyn, I remember that. That was a good movie. Woody Carmichael and Clockers, I think I saw that, as Rodney Little. He portrayed complex characters from street hustlers to nurturing fathers, showing his versatility. His portrayal of a West Indian Archie in Malcolm X is particularly memorable, illustrating the ability to embody nuanced, layered roles. Other notable roles include Bull Catlett in Get Shorty, Isaac O'Day in Rome. You mean Romeo Must Die? I love that movie. I used to have it on VHS. I think I gave it to someone. And Joe Black in This Christmas. He experienced a period of reduced visibility in the major films after turning down some Spike Lee projects. He admits in 2021 interview that his own decisions led to slower career momentum. He continued working in television and film, balancing roles across genres and mediums. He starred as Adrian Bozeman in The Good Fight from 2017 to 2021, a high-powered lawyer role that showcased his range. He returned to Spike Lee's universe in Da 5 Bloods 2020, delivering a performance lauded by critics and memorable viral moments. He played Bass Reeves in The Harder They Fall in 2021, a Western that redefined Black frontier narrative and received positive reviews. I never heard of it, but I kind of want to see it. His latest role as Delta Slim in Ryan Coogler's Sinners has generated significant discussion, exemplifying his ongoing influence. Renowned for portraying Black characters with nuance, complexity, and humanity, affirming that Blackness is multifaceted experience. I like that. His body of work continually challenges monolithic portrayals of Black identity, emphasizing diversity within Black stories. Lindo's career reflects dedication to authentic storytelling and embodying diverse facets of the Black experience. Lindo acknowledges making missteps that affected his visibility, but remains a respected figure for his craft and impactful roles. His performance generates lasting impressions and contributes to larger cultural conversations about race and identity. His influence extends beyond acting, inspiring discourse on the representation of Black people in media. Now I'm trying to rethink my goddamn dinner because I have like I said, I have salmon and spinach. I was gonna have salmon and spinach. Well, I am gonna have it because it's already thawed out. All right. Anyways, that's Lindo, and now we are actually about to get into some medical, but still, celebrity stuff. So let's check that out now.
We are at war.
Oh, forgot to move it. My bad. So Lizzo shares. Oop, wrong way. Lizzo shares how weight lost weight and shuts down Ozempic drug rumors. Find out what works for you. You know what worked for me? Stress. That's what worked for me. I wasn't even trying to freaking lose weight at that point. I was just trying to live. Anyways, so Lizzo gained public interest not only for her music, but also for her significant weight loss transformation. I ain't heard her music yet. Oh, did I? I forgot. Shit. Despite her success in the music scene, weight and public perception were obstacles she chose not to let hold her back. This year, she exhibited notable weight loss, sparking rumors that she was using popular weight loss drugs like Ozempic. Lizzo humorously dressed up as a box of Ozempic for Halloween amidst widespread speculations about drug use. She probably was stressed the fuck out from everything. That's probably what got her to lose weight, because I know it made me lose a lot of weight. In an Instagram live discussion on April 22nd, Lizzo firmly denied taking drugs such as Ozempic or Mounjaro to lose weight. Instead, she credited her progress to the classic principles of calories in versus calories out, underlining personal strategies about an individual body needs. She explained her approach to eating by balancing sweets with carbohydrates, like pairing almond butter and toast. That actually sounds kind of good. I want to try that. Lizzo became more aware of calorie intake by noticing high calorie counts in common drinks such as those Starbucks, prompting her to monitor calories more carefully, albeit acknowledging it not always the healthiest mindset. Oh, girl, you killing me. You're just killing me, god dang it. I'm sitting up here trying to talk about health weight, and you got my mouth watering, and I want to go eat. Jeez. You ain't helping. You are not helping. Lizzo emphasized that controlling anxiety and prioritizing mental health played a crucial role in her weight loss journey. I don't know what the hell you talking about. My mental health went haywire and I lost weight fast. She adopted meditation, mindful isolation without loneliness, and reduced distractions that previously included unhealthy coping behaviors, including food, alcohol, and social interactions. In other words, sex. The focus on self-care and releasing herself to be genuinely happy and present marked a turning point in her approach to health. It wasn't a health issue with you. It was you touching everybody. Lizzo has lost nearly 16% of her body fat as a result of these combined efforts. Her journey centers around intentional self-focus and internal awareness rather than shortcuts or trendy drugs. You do whatever the hell feels good for you, but I'm telling you right now, she probably was stressed the fuck out, because I'm telling you, I lost damn near 100 something pounds just from being stressed from just life. She probably got tired. She probably realized she wasn't on B level, and she done lost so much damn weight. She just decided to say that shit. Touching people and shit got your ass in trouble, and then you got all that heat, and that heat melted all that weight off. I think that's what happened personally. But we're still in the kick of famous health because I couldn't find nothing else. So let's look at this one right here.
We are at war.
Tina Knowles opens up about breast cancer diagnosis. That was reported yesterday. So Tina Knowles was diagnosed with breast cancer in her left breast during a routine screening after missing a mammogram due to the panorama related disruptions. 2 tumors were detected, one benign and one malignant. Oh shit. The cancer was classified as stage 1, which Tina initially thought was the earliest stage. Her sister corrected her, noting that stage 0 exists. There's always that one sister that's a nurse and knows all about medical stuff. I got one. Ask her anything. Last I heard, she was a director of a mental hospital. So I want to know why she trying to tell my mama about health. I'm just like, I don't get it, but whatever. I guess she knows all of it. She did tell me that trying to up your sleeping pill dosage does not make you sleepier. It sometimes does the reverse. So she must know what she's talking about. My bad. I just snapped myself. Anyways, the cancer was slow growing and had not spread, allowing for a lumpectomy to remove the cancer. Tina felt nervous on surgery day, but was comforted by the presence and support of her family, particularly her children. During her surgery day, Solange lightened the mood with TikTok videos, and her family sang a meaningful hymn, Walk With Me, which strengthened her faith and resolve. Months after surgery, Tina suffered a serious infection that almost prevented her from attending Glamour's 2024 Women of the Year event in October. Encouraged by Beyonce to rest, Tina chose to attend the event to symbolize reclaiming her voice and presence. Tina admitted she had long avoided the spotlight and shield away from awards, but now she embraced her deserved recognition. I used to like her clothesline. I wish I knew why she stopped, because shit, that stuff actually fit and it was cute. Tina expressed her vulnerability and emotions candidly, emphasizing the difficulty of the journey. The support from her family was instrumental in helping her cope with diagnosis and treatment. Attending the Glamour event marked a personal milestone, showing her growth in self-acceptance and empowerment. All I can say is I'm glad that she still doesn't have it. I was shocked to hear about it, but not that shocked because I'm not that interested in famous people that way, You got it. Oh, I'm so sad. And then I move on. I really do, because like I said, I really don't like rich folks, honestly. Y'all if y'all ain't got a struggle like me right now and you ain't trying to help the cause, I don't know what to say. All right, girl, I'll see you later. All right, so now we're gonna have a what you call it, we're gonna check out the palette cleanser. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and throw out my commercial. If you like what I'm doing, or you have some suggestions that could maybe spice it up, let me know in the comments, and I might actually take it to heart, because without y'all I wouldn't be nothing. So here's my commercial, and we'll come back with a palette cleanser.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right, so this is just weird as hell. I didn't know this was a job. Florida alligator trapper catches large gator using a trash can. Personally, I just don't understand why y'all would stay someplace where that can walk into your house. Because I'm telling you, when I found out they could do that in near where I was living, you see where I am now, huh? Fuck that shit. You not coming in to get me. But anyways, let's check it out. So let me get this story up. A Florida animal trapper, Mike Draggett, abruptly left his Easter dinner to capture a large alligator that had entered a woman's yard in Jacksonville. Using a trash can, he safely contained the 7 to 8 foot gator without any injuries to people or animals before celebrating the successful capture with the excited homeowner. No, I'm not sure. Maybe that was more of a relieved homeowner, because I know I would be freaked the hell out. And with the trash can, where did the trash can go? Did you bring the trash can back? That's what I want to know. Anyways, Mike Dragic, known as the blue collar brawler, that is not good. I don't see how that could be a flex. But anyways, on social media, was enjoying Easter dinner with his family when he received a call about an alligator in a Jacksonville woman's yard. The alligator was spotted by the homeowner while she was letting her dog outside. Dragic confronted the alligator wearing casual clothing, shorts, a tank top, and no shoes. You better be glad your toes are still there, sir. He used the trash can as a containment tool to wrangle the alligator, which was estimated to be between 7 and 8 feet long. The alligator appeared to have climbed over a fence to enter the yard, as no other entry points were found. That was effort. This motherfucker had a fucking he had a mission. The capture was executed safely with no injuries to humans or animals. The confrontation was recorded on video, which ended with the homeowner happily giving Dragic a high five. I'd have gave him a hug, honestly, because one, I wouldn't be in that situation, but if I was, I would be damn near hysterical, realizing how close I was living in the wrong place. I'm just saying. But anyways, that's it for tonight. Like I said, I woke up, I don't know, I woke up on 10. I'm just at it. So I just don't have it in me. I would be very mean if I looked at some stuff to be jovial right now. I'm just not feeling good, and my tooth is starting to bother me. So with that in mind, take care. Like I said, without y'all, I would be nothing. I love y'all. And hit me up. I got time right now. I got time. So thank you and good night.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road, I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road.